Hello, Salesforce Ohana, Walters954 here, and in this video I'm going to be going over the Why Salesforce Chrome extension. So in this extension, you're able to very simply add tabs to the setup, and you can click on these tabs and they will take you wherever you need to go. So that's really where the name comes from. So while Why Salesforce is an extension that allows you to customize these tabs up at the top of your setup, all you need to do is download the extension, which there will be links, or depending on where you're seeing this, there's going to be links in the description or links on the actual Chrome page. And then once you do that, you'll have this little extension icon over here. If you're not seeing it over here, then you may need to click this little puzzle piece and scroll down through your many extensions like I do and click on the extension over here. And yours may be blank, so you need to fill out some of the information in it. For me, I've got some examples in here where I have a user tab, and all I did was path to the user location. Same thing, I have a flows tab in here, so I added in the name and then the lightning path for it. You're able to save and add new items. So let's say I'm going to add another item. I'm just going to add flow again. So type in the name, you paste in the URL, I've pasted it in there, and then you hit save. Once you hit save, all you need to do is refresh the page and it will show up in a few seconds. So now we have another flow tab over here and we're able to click on it and be very efficient in our Salesforce org. And of course, you can delete items, make sure to hit save after that. And then really quickly, I wanted to go over the Firefox version of this tool as well. Big shout out to Chris Rouse for going in and looking at the code and getting it set up. All of the code is available for everybody on the GitHub repo, which is also linked wherever the description is for this tool. So for Firefox, of course, go to the Firefox add-ons and install the plugin. You'll once again be hitting this puzzle piece, and we can see here that this is only running, or we're not seeing anything, so we can actually click on this and see some of the tabs, and of course we can add in flow and we will hit save. So this is saved and we're seeing some things pop up now once I clicked on the extension. So Firefox works a little bit differently than Chrome because initially, you'll need to actually click on the extension and maybe even hit save for it to show up. But if you go over into the settings, and you can say always allow on your Salesforce org. So just clicking that and refreshing the page will allow it to always pop up after a few seconds. Or you can even go back into the settings, manage the extension. If you work in multiple orgs, and in here underneath the permissions, you can allow it for any Lightning site that you're working on, right? So it does not matter if you're in a sandbox or production, you can allow it in multiple places. So just be aware of that if you have set up the tool in Firefox and you're not seeing anything, but it works exactly the same as the Chrome version. You can just add multiple tabs. The last thing I want to show off is you can actually add an entire website. Let's do google.com, save this, and then this should open up in a brand new tab, which is pretty neat. Let's say you had, or sorry, not a brand new tab, but a new window. Let's say that you had something that, a website that you went to very often. You can also add that into your Salesforce bar there. So lots of really cool things coming with this tool. We hope to add in dark mode for flows and maybe even adding an option to where, it doesn't always open up in the same window, but opens up in a new window. Lots of really cool stuff, but I love everybody's feedback. Please keep it coming. And thank you all so much for contributing and liking and sharing.